This is weird. Yo dudes! So, I'm Fidesz Cracker and you're back to my channel. As you can tell, my voice is a little bit sore. I'm not ill, I don't know what's happened. I think I've just worn myself out. But just deal with it. I'm not filming a different video because I've been planning this for a while, so I'm just going to stick with it. So bear with me, okay? So I wanted to talk about uni. I haven't been at uni that long, I know, but I think I want to do this as like a comparison video to like later on through the years, because I think it would be interesting to see how my thoughts change, and also to show you guys how it does change through the years in university. So I think one thing with uni has been the freedom. I think at my house, at home, with my family, everything is done with my family, and that may be more of a cultural thing for me, but family comes foremost before everything. So we've always done everything together. So it's been quite interesting to be on my own, figure out who I am as an individual, what I do as an individual, how I respond to things as an individual, and how that affects the way that I live on my own as well, and what choices I make. The freedom has been wonderful. I love being able to do things whenever I want to do them, and because the lectures and the sessions are on certain days, it's definitely up to you whether you go, whether you do decide to learn, and how you learn, and how you write up the notes and how you put it together. So it's been quite nice, and also it's a course you love doing, you know. Hopefully anyway, it is something you love doing. So do what you love, because I think it has definitely helped me with what I'm doing. Yeah, it's definitely, I wouldn't be doing all the extra work that I'm doing now if I wasn't doing what I love, which is costume. So yeah, but I found that the decorating has been a fun process, because this place is yours. You are paying for it. Yes, you are in a massive group of people staying in the same place, but it is your space. You're paying for it with your student loan and your own money. You're the one living in it. Like, there's no one else sharing the space with you. So it's been fun, it's been nice, it's been exhilarating to know that it's yours. Like, it's, oh my god, this is all mine for a limited time, but it's still yours. And so yeah, I think the freedom and the fact that you are taking such a big step in your life, this is such a new step. Okay, so here's my work desk. Don't mind the dirty dishes, I'm gonna get onto them. So another thing about uni is the work. I think it's been interesting doing the work for this course. I'm doing costume at the moment, and it's a degree, it's a subject that I love doing. It's actually the homework, I don't mind it. There's obviously parts where I'm like, oh my god, it's homework, like when isn't there? But I actually quite enjoy doing the homework, because it tends to be something that I do anyway. So I think uni work for me has been pretty good. I know that some people, mine isn't really essay based, mine is more sort of practical sketches, pictures together, storyboards, that sort of thing. So mine is definitely a different form of homework, so I don't know how it is for other people. And here's tip number one. Please, 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 please do your work on time. Don't stay up the night before the deadline and do it, because I did that. I've never pulled an all-nighter before to do homework, and I did that last deadline, and it's horrible. You will inevitably end up like that at some point, but try not to. Try and keep on top of stuff, try and make a timetable, try and pace yourself, because I think the worst possible thing is getting to a deadline and then having an extended weekend but not really being able to do anything because you're so exhausted. So keep on top of your work, do it when you need to, don't leave it, don't procrastinate. Yeah. Another thing, my room is all one space, so I have my bathroom, my desk and my bed in one place, and our kitchen is tiny, so I have to eat my food in here as well. So I think a big thing has been to try and train myself into associating my desk with food and homework, rather than having my whole space as sleep, have fun, sit and watch movies space. I've had to try and train myself to say, for my body to be like, oh, okay, we're now doing work. So I think that'd be tip number 2, is try and keep your work consistent in certain parts of your room, in your dorm. Try and make sure that when you get into bed, you're either reading a book or watching a movie or going to bed. That's like your relaxed time. And when you're at your desk, you're either eating, if you don't have space in your kitchen like me, you're either eating or you're doing work, or maybe you're watching the odd movie, but not all the time. Oh. Hey, say hello to my new boyfriend, the fridge. Yes, the guy who keeps all my food fresh and nice and ready for me to eat. This is the guy. Anyway, moving on. A weird thing that I've come to realise is that I really enjoy grocery shopping. It's just so much fun searching for bargains, getting stuff like cheaper is like incredible. And just getting stuff that you enjoy eating as well. I think that's been one thing with cooking for yourself, is that you are cooking for yourself, like it's food that you like, and you're trying out new things if you want to. So you're not forced to eat the same thing that your whole family eats, like you're eating what you like eating. One thing about the cooking is that it's not readily available. Like you do have to cook it yourself, you do have to take time out of your day to cook it. And that's been one hard thing for me. I know I cooked at home as well, but it was quite nice at some nights. It wasn't me who cooked it, it was my mum or like someone else. I think that's been another thing, is that the chores is quite nice as well, because you're cleaning whenever you want, you're doing work whenever you want, you're cooking whenever you want. It's all up to you because you're the only person in the room. Like, it's really not up to anyone else. Like, it's no one else's business, it's your business. So like my clean is definitely a lot cleaner than other rooms I've seen, which is absolutely fine, because you know what, like it's your room, like I don't care. Like I actually rather going into a room and seeing everyone's like stuff everywhere, because I think it like shows character a lot more. I'm used to having a clean room. I get really frustrated and anxious when it's not clean. So that's just a personal preference, and someone else out there might be like that. Please do let me know in the comments if you are. But yeah, so I think all the chore stuff has been quite nice, because it is definitely up to you. I found it a little bit lonely. I think it's nice to have your own space, but I'm a people person and I've always been surrounded by family. Even though we're not that big of a family, I've always been surrounded by people and always talking to people, laughing with people and overhearing random conversations. So I hate the fact that it is always just me, unless I bring like a friend back to my room, which I do often because I am lonely. But I mean, it's nice, it's uni, it is free, and you can get up, like meet up with friends whenever you want. With this, I would say tip number 3 is take things at your own pace. I know I said this for homework, but this is for personal life. Don't fret over the fact that your floor's dirty. Like, it really doesn't matter. I'd say the more important thing is getting to know people, meeting people, having friends, going out with friends. I think definitely try and make sure, yes, get your homework done, yes, keep on top of your uni work, but also at the same time have fun, go out, have a little bit of me time maybe, or have, a night out with the girls or the lads, go somewhere, see new things. It is lonely, but it's your lonely. It's up to you whether you stay lonely or you do go out with friends. So definitely do things, explore, take it at your own pace. Tip number 3, take it at your own. I am in my shower. Yes, I am. Anyway, so I'm in the shower to talk about clothes. I could probably do this in my wardrobe, but I thought this was more of a fun shot. Anyway, so yeah, clothes. I think one thing was that I've been bringing and buying too many comfy clothes. I don't go out that often, I don't go out that often, so it doesn't really matter. But have a good balance of clothes, comfy clothes that you could dress up to go out maybe, and just clothes in general. But don't bring too many, you know, bring your trusted clothes, because I think you could definitely over bring. I think one thing I found, and one thing I love about uni, and this might be just because I go to an art uni, I'm not sure, but people really don't care what you're wearing, what you look like, where you're going. They really don't care. You will find your group of friends, because there is such a diverse amount of people that there will definitely be someone who's interested in things like you, like what you're interested in. So, you know, and they won't care. I think that's been quite cool, is that I could wear whatever I want and literally nobody will say anything. Nobody cares. And because I'm in London, I feel like this is the same for wherever you go in London University, or like a big city university. I found that because you have so many different styles, so many different people with so many different cultures, people are almost insensitised to how different it all is. Like, they're so used to seeing people with different styles that they really don't care. I've seen so many more Muslim people within London as well, and I know that's because of like a cultural thing, a historical thing. And I know a lot of people that I've met actually have Muslim friends. It used to be that I was sort of the only hijabi Muslim friend where I live, and our family, well, among others, obviously there was others, but there was a small percentage of us, whereas there's most of our neighbourhood around like accommodation is foreign Muslim or other religious backgrounds. So it's been quite interesting not being the minority. I think that's another thing I've loved about uni, is that you can, and it's so cheesy, but you can be yourself, and please be yourself, because I think I've found more genuine friends being myself. You're obviously going to meet the oddball, that's just life. There will always be one disagreeable person. Yeah, so don't care about those people, care about the people who are like you and think like you. So that's tip number 4, is meet loads of people, but stick with the people that you're most comfortable with. But yeah, I should probably get out of the shower. I don't know how I'm gonna get out. Oh my god. There's a difference between gap year and uni, and I think a lot of my friends are doing gap years, so I wouldn't know what to say because I haven't done one myself, obviously, because I'm at university. I think university for me was to be able to just go straight into it. I didn't want to dilly-dally too much, and also the career I want to get into travels a lot, hopefully, so I didn't want to take a gap year. I had thought about it, but yeah, I'm not sure. I know a lot of people that I know did a gap year because they either didn't get into the university they wanted to be in, or they just wanted to take a break, which is absolutely fine. I know people who are taking a gap year because they want to figure out what they want to do first and then apply for uni, which I think is also very clever. I'm quite like a momentum person, I don't really like change, so this was definitely the better option for me. It's definitely a personal preference, of course, so it's all up to you, which is I think a big theme about university. But yeah, so gap year, uni, it's all up to you. It's what you want to do, what you're interested in doing, that sort of thing. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. My voice will hopefully be back by next week. I have some cool things lined up, so please do subscribe, and yeah, there'll be new videos up every single week. Thank you. Bye.